There we go. Yes, hello, my friend. Loki and I have found a rather beautiful weeping tree. It's not a weeping willow. It seems to be... So one of you clever people will be able to identify. Is this a beech tree? It looks like a weeping... I don't know what it is. It's a weeping beech tree. Loki's also discovered some bracket fungus. We're out on our normal morning walk. Last week I've been in London at a fabulous composition course with some brilliant young people composing fabulous pieces for String Quartet, and we had the great pleasure of working with a young string quartet called Quartet Concrete. So there's a shout out for Quartet Concrete, fabulous group. There's something wonderful about working with young composers and at the same time with this old and illustrious genre, the string quartet. What could be more illustrious? It's so illustrious that the very sound of a string quartet, in popular terms, has a sort of classiness, which is why you always hear string quartets used in adverts for posh things. I think it's a real shame because the string quartet is much more than a posh thing. It really has nothing to do with that. In my mind, I realise that there's an ancient, going back to the 18th century, there is an association with aristocracy. I think that's what that comes from. But composers very quickly started using string quartets to communicate their most intimate and profound ideas. Famously, you get this with Haydn, Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, Mendelssohn, Schumann, Brahms, right through to the great 20th century masterpieces of Bartok's amazing 6 quartets, Shostakovich, Schoenberg, even Stravinsky, who admittedly didn't write very often for quartet, but the pieces he did write are fabulous. Amazing later composers like Ligeti, and then in our own time, composers as diverse as Steve Reich and Helmut Lachenmann, 2 composers from very, very different orientations, have also responded in fascinating ways to the string quartet. So it's one, as I said a minute ago, it's the most illustrious and fascinating and profound of mediums.